Hey, what's up everyone? Custom PC Review here, and today I'm going to be doing a review of a mouse. Now, this mouse has been out for a while, and I do realize that I am doing a review on a mouse that is almost 2 years old. However, I did receive a request to do some mouse reviews, and so I decided the first one I wanted to do was the one I currently use. So this is going to be the Logitech G500 Gaming Mouse. Now, I've been pretty much a big fan of Logitech mouses since the Logitech MX518 that I have here, that I purchased many years ago, probably like 4 or 5 years ago, or maybe even longer actually. And I still use this mouse as a backup mouse, but I do currently use this mouse, so that's pretty much gonna be my introduction of this mouse, and we're gonna jump right into the review. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is the design of the mouse, and I think this mouse is by far one of the best designed. Now, the center of the mouse is pretty smooth. It's got a pretty smooth texture, while the sides here are pretty rough and textured. Kind of feels a little bit like soft sandpaper, and it's very nice because it gives you a pretty tight grip of the mouse so it doesn't slip. And on the bottom of the mouse, you have 3 very large Teflon feet, especially the one up here and the one down here. This one isn't that big, but I will show you the ones on the MX518 here. And as you can see, they are pretty small. And these Teflon feet, when they are big, they're very nice because they allow the mouse to glide more smoothly on the floor than mouse that have kind of smaller feet. So another design feature I liked about this mouse right here is also on the bottom here. And no, it's not that sensor, it's this thing right here, and it's the adjustable weight system. And what's nice about this is you can pretty much adjust the amount of weights that you like, and all the weights come in this little box right here. And they start off in you can choose between 1.7 gram weights and 4.5 gram weights. And the difference is basically you can choose up to, I believe, 27 grams. And I like to use a really heavy mouse, and so I have all 27 grams in it. And I kind of feel like that heavy mouses is kind of better, and I like it because I like having accuracy in my first-person shooters. Now, this probably isn't everybody's taste. It's not, everybody wants a heavy mouse, so which is why it is nice that you do have the option. Now, another mouse right here that I have, this is the Razer Imperator, and this mouse is really light, and I don't really like this mouse because it's just so light. It kind of feels like I actually have to use a little bit of concentration to actually keep the mouse steady because it's so light. So definitely a good design choice on Logitech's part. And because of this weight, and the fact that I do like sniping a lot when I play games, heavy mouse is definitely good. And as you can see, even with the cord kind of dragging, I mean, it's really not moving that much. Okay, so problems with this mouse, and really there aren't that much, and the only design flaw on this mouse is pretty much gonna be this scrolling wheel right here. And if you've seen any other reviews or anything like that, I'm sure everybody kind of talks about it, which is that this scroll wheel is a little bit too loose. And during first-person shooters, I know a lot of people like to switch weapons using this scroll wheel. And you know what? At first, it was a little bit of a problem for me because it scrolled so fast compared to something like this, which was click, 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 not that fast. Here, it's a lot quicker and a lot looser. The ratchets just aren't tight enough. However, the thing is, especially during first-person shooters, because I couldn't really have this so loose, and sometimes you would switch the wrong weapons. What actually I ended up doing is I just ended up learning how to switch weapons using the keyboard. 1, 2, 3, 4 as gun, secondary, or primary, secondary, and whatever. So it was a problem at first, but not that much. However, if you do like scrolling for your weapons, it might be a problem, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so the final thing I'm going to talk about with this mouse is going to be the comfort level on this mouse, and I think this mouse is a very comfortable design. And as you can see here, from the MX518 of Logitech's old design, I mean, it's very similar, and this was a great mouse, and this, I mean, why fix something that isn't broke? So definitely this mouse, I think, is definitely more comfortable than this mouse, and it's very nice for people who want to use a palm grip, I think, in my opinion. And it kind of just fits in your hand perfectly right here. Over here you have the buttons, perfect, you just click them right there, and up here you do have your sensitivity adjustments, that's great. Mouse wheel right there, and that's pretty much it. So very comfortable, and for those who like to use a claw grip, it works just as well. And just showing you right here how the claw grip will work, and there it is. So very comfortable mouse. Okay, so now that we're done talking about the design of this mouse, we're going to kind of talk a little bit about the performance. Now, I don't have any specific benchmark or anything like that for testing mice, so I'm pretty much just going to give you my opinion on it, as I have been using this mouse for a little over, probably about a year, or maybe a little over a year. And I think the performance of this mouse is actually very, very good. The mouse can pretty much be as fast and as slow as you want, depending on what DPI settings you set it at. And as a pretty unscientific measure, of course, I do feel that I've been getting much higher accuracy rates with this mouse than other mice. Even something like this right here, the Razer Imperata, I feel that I have been getting just a lot better accuracy. And one thing it might have to do with is this weight system down here, and I do have all the weights inside, so that's like 27 grams, I believe, of more weights, and it just feels like it's just a better kind of sniping mouse, and I really like that. As for the mouse's specs, it does have a 5700 DPI laser sensor, and it is adjustable between 200 and 5700 DPI. Now, I typically keep this mouse somewhere between the 3000, probably 3200 DPI setting. And this is because, when I'm in Windows, I don't need to scroll, I don't need to go around the screen super fast. However, when I'm in game, I like to use kind of this setting right here when I'm holding a weapon or anything like that. But let's say in Battlefield I'm sniping or something like that, when I have the sniper rifle, I just down click twice, it goes to the lowest DPI setting, probably like around like 200, and I just am able to get much more accurate shots that way. However, let's say I get into a tank this time, and how the tank's turret turns really slow. Well, I want it to turn faster, so I just hit this up twice, it goes to the max setting. Now the tank's turret doesn't take about 10 minutes to turn every time. So this is definitely a great feature, and it was available on pretty much every mouse. I mean, this gaming mouse has it. It's like 5-6 years old, and it's got the plus and minus for DPI, so this is definitely good. It does give you a lot of options, when you're able to crank it up to about 5700 DPI, whereas with this mouse, I mean, the maximum was about 1600 DPI, so there definitely wasn't a lot of option there. Okay, so one final good thing about this mouse is that it does have onboard memory. So what that means is you can store your mouse's settings on the memory of this mouse. So you can pretty much take it to places and keep the settings. Now, this is especially useful for those who enjoy going to friends' houses to go game, or just, you know, an internet cafe gaming lounge or something like that, and you know, you want to use your own gear that you're very familiar with and you know you can pwn in. Okay, so the value. This mouse retails for $69.99 on Logitech's website. However, it is currently like $48, $47.99 on Amazon, and so you know, this mouse is a pretty good deal. And on top of that, it does also come with a 3-year warranty, and you know, a warranty that long really isn't typical of gaming peripheral manufacturers. Usually it's about 1 or 2 years, so you're definitely getting a lot of peace of mind with this gaming mouse. And you know, I think this is a really good deal for a mouse like this, and I really like it because you know, nowadays most gaming mouses, you know, if you're going for the good stuff, it's gonna be upwards of $80, and you're gonna only have like a 1 or 2 year warranty. And so with this, you know, if you're looking for something that'll last you a long time, doesn't cost way too much, I think this is great. All right, so I know I spoiled this a little on the last little bit, you know, when I was talking about value, but would I recommend this mouse? And you know, absolutely and without a doubt, yes. And if you know, if I can describe this mouse in one word, it would be awesome. As a testament to its greatness, you know, I have been using this mouse for over a year now, and I still think it's probably the best mouse on the market. You know, and I've been testing, you know, other mouses as well, Razer and things like that, and really, you know, I haven't found one that is comparable. Not to say I won't in the future, but as of today, you know, November 2011, you know, this is it. And so as you've seen, I mean, Logitech mouses, they've been pretty durable for me. I still have this old MX518. I do use it as a backup mouse. You know, like I said, 5 or 6 years old. You know, used it for maybe 3 or 4 years until I got this mouse. And it's, you know, this one's been in use for over a year. And pretty much both of them are running still as good as new. This one pretty much still looks new. And I've been putting it through a lot. You know, this one, you know, I do have a little fade. It's kind of faded over here from use and stuff like that. And on top, you know, you see there's a, you know, this piece is falling off and stuff. So definitely, you know, good durability, good warranty anyway. So just in case it breaks, you do have a good warranty. You know, as for something like this, the Razer Imperator, different story. So definitely, if you're on a budget, I mean, even if you're not on a budget and you're looking for a new mouse, something that's good and that'll last you for, you know, really long time, I mean, be sure to take a look at this mouse. I pretty much am going to guarantee you that it will impress you. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this Logitech G500 gaming mouse. And if this video helped you at all, or you know, you like this video or anything, be sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and you know, favorite it. Leave a comment, you know, let me know what you think about this mouse, or you know, what do you think about the video. And if you guys have any recommendations on, you know, what kind of mouse you think I like, maybe even a little better than this one, definitely leave something in the comments and I will check it. And that's all I got for you, so check back some other time for more videos on unboxings and reviews. Peace.